Hey, how you doing everybody? My name is CherryBoy and welcome back to Love at First Sight. Let's get right back into it. The next day, lunch. I'm going to try to find Sachi again today, but first. Alright, I need some help, but let's make it quick. We're holding a war council as we're finishing up our lunches. Quick it is. What do you think is the best way to become friends with her? What makes you think I know? Okay, no, not just her. I mean in general. How do you make friends? Didn't you have any friends at your old school? Well, yeah, but... Then you should know, shouldn't you? No, it's not like I had to try to make friends. I just became friends with some people without even realizing. I guess that's why I need advice. That's kind of what happens to everyone.
Okay, my turn now.
Look at me, who'd been silent up until now, suddenly shouts, startling me. Honestly, I don't think she'll ever have any useful advice on this subject, but I want to eat my lunch, so I'll stay quiet and let her talk.
Makun, the answer is simple. You just had to remember when you first met us.
It's a little depressing if our first meeting is the only frame of reference she has. When I met you?
Yeah, because we became friends pretty easily. Of course, it's not like you could resist my fantastic charm, but still.
No, at the time I was thinking, these guys are weird. I only got to know you out of morbid curiosity.
What? That's mean!
The fact that you're able to get along with us nerds means you're also weird, doesn't it? I'm not denying that.
No, deny it!
I don't know what you're so worried about. You're more sociable than me, and not as loud as a Kemi.
Why are you guys always ganging up on me?
Anyway, the point is that you don't want to scare her away, right? Yeah, pretty much.
You're ignoring me again!
And you're going to go find her today, right? Yeah, I'm planning to, but I just want to eat my lunch here. Last time I met her, having food with me just got in the way. Besides, I don't want to spend the entire lunch break with her and leave these two hanging. Are you sure you can stand being away from us? Sometimes I think this guy can read minds. He really doesn't look it, but he does care about other people. I think I'll manage. I'm more worried about leaving you alone with Akemi. Don't remind me. I do like having someone else around who can keep this fool in check.
What did you just call me?
I wonder if I should even go. You sure you can keep her in check on your own if I'm not here? Then again, Sachi should be finishing up her lunch soon. I've been finishing up my own lunch in a hurry as we were talking as well. Since Sachi's eating alone, she probably won't take long to finish her food.
Sachi? Is that the one-eyed girl?
Come to think of it, I don't remember her whole name. Alright, Usui Sachi.
Sachi, huh? Well, she'll be Sachan then. When you finally introduce her to me, I'll call her Sachan!
That reminds me, when I first met Akemi, she immediately gave me the nickname Makun. She didn't seem to care that I only known her for about a minute. Not that I dislike her, but the speed at which she gets close to people is a bit unsettling, to say the least. You're deciding on a nickname for her before you even meet her?
Well, I'm not the one who's going to go meet her. Makun, hurry up and introduce us to her so I don't have to worry about befriending her on my own.
Yeah, I get it. In that case, I better hurry so Akemi doesn't have to think too hard and risk shortening out her brain.
My brain isn't going to short out. Hey, wait a minute!
Good luck. Thanks. I glanced at the whining Akemi before packing up my lunchbox and leaving the room. Of course, there's no guarantee I actually will find her. Sachi's probably just finishing her lunch by now. I'm sure she'll go somewhere else when she does. There's also the possibility she chose to eat somewhere else in order to avoid me. I guess I won't know until I go, though. Climb the stairs, and there's the waifu! Alright, she's here after all. Same place, same frightened look. Hey, how's it going?
Hello.
Is she on guard again this time? She seems calmer than she did yesterday. It looks like she just finished her lunch. Her lunchbox is closed. Now what do? I suppose I should think of something to say, first of all. I'm not trying to scare you or anything. I just want to be friends, you know? Friends? Her darting eye tells me that I still don't have her trust yet. The only thing I can tell for sure is that she's suspicious of me. Yeah, do you not want me here? You don't have to leave, but... In that case, can I talk with you for the rest of the lunch break? Okay. Great, she hasn't rejected me yet. Alright, thanks. I sit down on the stairs next to her, same as yesterday. What were we talking about yesterday? Oh, right, something about books? Yeah, books. You like reading books, right? Do you read manga and stuff? I like reading novels, mostly.
just novels. I see. So you don't like manga then? No, I like them. It's just, I don't have any money for manga novels either. I borrow books from the library. The school's library, I mean. They don't have manga. So that's it. Hey, if you want, I can let you some of my manga. I have a few novels too, not just manga, but I figured that she'd be more interested in what she hasn't gotten as much of a chance to read. Are you sure? Yep. What genres do you like? I mean, I don't have a ton, but my collection's not too small either. I could lend you some of my favorites. Is it really okay? You shouldn't go out of your way for me. I said it's fine. It's really not a big deal. I'm just happy we have something in common. I see. Thank you very much. If you have some you want to read, let me know. What genres do you like? Any genre is fine, besides scary stories or painful ones.
Horror is no good then, huh? And you don't have a favorite genre then?
Sorry.
There's no reason to apologize. Right, the book you were reading yesterday. What was it? Can you let me see it?
Oh, this?
She points to the book she's laid aside next to her. It's a science fiction book.
It's a science fiction book.
Sci-fi? You don't look like you'd be interested in that sort of thing. Interested in those sort of things, sorry. I read those too, actually.
I really don't care about genre. If it's interesting, I'll read it.
Anything that's interesting is good, right? This looks like a good book. Anyway, I'll try to choose some I think you'll like. Why don't I bring some of the ones I usually recommend to people?
Okay, I'd really appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. By the way, how is this book? I've heard of it before, but I've never actually read it.
It's okay, I guess.
There's a lot less tension between us now than there was yesterday. Yes, we're getting closer to the waifu Sachi, the Cyclops waifu. Her voice is still shaky and afraid, but it looks like she's becoming a lot more comfortable with me. She may not be used to talking with other people, but it doesn't seem like she's opposed to a good conversation. And then the bell interrupts us. Ding dong, bing bong. Okay, time to go already, huh? But at least I was able to talk to her more. That's something to be happy about, totally. Oops, we should get going.
Right.
The two of us stand up and start heading down the stairs. Come back here tomorrow, okay? I'll bring the manga I promised.
Oh, okay. Mamoru-senpai?
Yeah? I stop on the steps and turn back towards Sachi. Her voice is so quiet that it's hard to hear her over the sound of our footsteps.
I'm really sorry.
Really? I don't mind lending out 1 or 2 books.
It's not that. Coming up here to talk to me.
What is she getting at exactly? Usually when people offer to do nice things for you, you say thanks, not sorry. Not that you have to bow or anything like that. Actually, I should be thanking you for talking to me.
Sorry.
There you go again.
Sorry. I mean, thanks. Thank you.
Yep, glad I can help. We're descending the stairs as we talk, and before I know it, we're at the 2nd floor where my classroom is. She's got one more floor to go since she's a first-year student. Alright, this is my stop. See you tomorrow.
Sure. Tomorrow, then.
We go our separate ways. Sachi goes to the 1st floor while I return to my classroom on this floor. Oh, I love it. Oh, we're doing so good, yeah! Well, I did it. I only just met her, but surprisingly, we actually made a promise to meet up again, yeah! It's only been a day, but I feel like we've gotten much closer. While I'm in my afternoon classes, I think about what kind of manga I should lend her and try to remember what's on my bookshelves. And then the next day, alright. Morning, I enter my classroom and notice that Akemi and Tomo are already here. They both seem very confused. They look from me to the paper bag I'm holding. Sorry about that.
Whoa, Makun, what's that? Are you opening a store?
I was talking with Sachi a bit yesterday and I told her I'd lend her some manga. I think you brought a few too many, bro. Tomo sounds more surprised than anything. Yeah, I think you're right. The medium-sized paper bag I brought along seemed to be sagging under the weight of the manga inside. That's funny. Didn't you notice how heavy it was when you tried to lift it?
I guess I didn't, somehow. Is Sachan on Amazon or something? She's gonna have a hard time carrying that book home otherwise, you know.
I'm starting to worry about that myself. I don't think it'll be impossible for her, but it probably will be hard. Don't you think it would be better to give her the books to her a few at a time? I guess so. I'll let her borrow them all eventually, I suppose. Aside from that, though, I've got something more urgent I need to take care of right now. I quickly turn to Akemi and bow my head.
Huh? What's up?
Ashabao, please let me see your homework! You didn't do it?
This is the second time today I've heard Tomo sounding surprised. That's a new record, I think. No, yesterday I was looking through my bookshelf trying to find books I could lend to Sachi. I was flipping through each book to determine whether or not it would be good for her, and well, that's all I ended up doing last night.
You're saying you spent the whole day reading manga instead of doing your homework?
I suppose that's it in a nutshell, so yeah. Akemi, help me out, please! Incidentally, there's a reason I'm asking Akemi. Despite the fact that she's kind of an airhead personality-wise, she's actually a really good student. I wouldn't say she's smart exactly, but she does seem like the studious type. That's not to say that Tomo's grades are bad or anything, but it's easier to ask Akemi than him. Well, I guess I have to. I'll think of it as an investment into my future rendezvous with Sachan. Wait, don't put weird obligations on me. No, I'm just setting the table so I can meet her sooner. Setting the table? We're not going out to eat. So you don't want to see my homework then?
I will concentrate only on the work at hand, so please allow me to see it.
Ooh, very nice. Okay.
Cool. Nice. I'm feeling this. I'm loving this. Oh yeah, happy. Alright, lunchtime. Just climbing the stairs to the waifu Cyclops, Sachi. Before I can think about which books I'm going to lend her, I have to haul all the manga I brought up to the stairway to the roof first.
Hey, what's up? Hello, Mamoru-senpai? What's that? Her gaze shifts onto my paper bag. Does it really stand out that much? I picked out some manga for you to read, but I guess I brought a few too many. There are a lot. Do you walk to school? Yes. I thought you might. I brought 2 or 3 different series, so go ahead and pick out what you want to read. You can take a few at a time. I don't want to overload you. Sorry. Nah, I'm the one who should be apologizing. Anyway, check these out. Okay. The bag crinkles as I dig my hand into it, and I pile up a tower of manga on the steps. Sachi cautiously extends a hand toward the tower, but she looks like she's about to commit some grave sin. I guess she never borrowed manga from anyone before. She looks scared for some reason. But she starts to sort through them, and she's reading the summaries and flipping through the pages of the books. Her expression loosens up little by little. This one looks really interesting. Oh, I saw a bunch of copies of this one lined up at the bookstore a little while ago. This one, if I remember right, they say they're going to make it into a movie.
Oh, is it your name?
Which was actually, I think it was a light novel first. So, did you find one you like? Or was it a novel? I think it might have been a novel. Full novel? I forgot. Alright, okay. Yes, they all look so interesting. I can't decide. This one, and this one. Well, wait, no. This one. I wait patiently as Sachi begins to fidget restlessly and turn her head to me for guidance. There's no hurry. Pick whichever one you want. The bell drowns out my sentence. More time had passed than I realized. Sorry. Okay, I'll take this one and this one. Hey, are you doing anything after school? Are you going right home? I'm going right home. I can help you carry them to your house. After class, wait for me at the school's gates. I hastily pack the manga back in the paper bag, and before she can say anything, I'm already heading down the stairs with the bag in my arms. Peace! Just before I turn the corner, I catch a glimpse of Sachi and say, "See you after school." Wait, senpai! Having more or less forced this onto her, I leave the shaken Sachi and return to my classroom. Yeah, I'm gonna walk her home! Oh, I'm so happy! After school. Alright. Yes. Alright. I leave the school building carrying the heavy paper bag. I have no idea how far Sachi's house is from school, but it wouldn't be right to make her carry all this home. Come to think, I don't even know where her house is. I don't know what I'm going to do if it's far in the opposite direction of my own house.
No, I agreed to this. So even if it is in the opposite direction, I'll go all the way there.
I really didn't think this through, did I? Now that I think about it, it's like I'm tricking her into showing me where her home is. Isn't it kind of creepy if someone you've only known for a few days finds out where you live? Well, what if she does think I'm creepy? Oh no! As I'm thinking about this, I leave the gates and survey the area.
Wait, where's Sachi?
I suddenly worried that she silently left without me. I guess I was too pushy. I didn't even wait for her to agree to let me walk her home. If she decided to go home on her own, it wouldn't be out of place, and I would have no right to complain anyway. If that's the case, wouldn't she have come to my classroom to give me back my manga first? Senpai? No sooner do I hear her voice than I realize she's standing next to me, looking up. Where the hell did she come from? She really snuck up on me. She's stealthily ninja. Shall we go? I look over and confirm that it is in fact her next to me. Then watch as she quickly leaves the campus, staring at the ground with an uneasy expression. It seems like she wants to avoid being seen. I continue after her, hauling the heavy paper bag along. About 10 meters on, we turn down a narrow side road, and she slows down to a more normal pace before turning to look at me. She seems to have forgotten what she was about to say. Sorry for forcing you to do this. You must think I'm a jerk. No, you're not a jerk. I wouldn't go that far. I think I should go home alone. I don't want to cause you any trouble. I seem to think about it a bit before thrusting the manga-filled bag at Sachi. She hurriedly throws out her arms to try to take it, but... As I take my hands off the bag, Sachi falls forward under its weight. The bundle of books lands with a deep thump as it hits the ground. Yep, turns out she isn't an Amazon after all. See, that's too heavy for you, isn't it? That's why I'm carrying it for you. If you do hate me, though, you should say so. I pick up the bag of manga again. But isn't it going to be a pain for you? Nope, if it was a pain, I'd tell you. Don't worry about it, Sachi. Aren't I the one being a pain here? If you think about it, isn't following someone I barely know to her house kind of rude? No, I don't mind if it's you following me to my house. Really? Well, I'm glad then. So, which way is your house? This way. All right, let's get going. Okay. The two of us start walking at a steady pace, side by side. Yeah! Sachi takes short steps, but since I'm weighed down by the heavy books, I match her speed perfectly. What's up? Which way is your house? If it's in the opposite direction, if that's the case, I can carry the manga on my own. Interesting, Sachi started talking to me on her own? That makes me strangely happy, even if it's only a minor thing. Mamoru-senpai? No worries, this isn't the street I usually take, but my house is in this direction. What street do you turn on? I don't turn, the street changes, but basically I head in this direction. In this direction the whole way. I see, that's good. My house is pretty much straight ahead, so we're probably right in the same neighborhood. Does it take long for you to get to school? I think I'm pretty close. It doesn't take too long or anything. Is that so? Cool. Coolio. Isn't that heavy? I think I can help you carry it. I'm telling you, it's fine. I did drag this all the way to school from my house this morning, you know? Oh, okay. Sorry. Come on, I'm the one who invited you to come along. I'm the one who invited myself to come along with you. So there's nothing you need to apologize for. You're not doing anything wrong. Well, okay. Thank you. No problem. Anyway, tomorrow's the weekend, isn't it? Don't worry about rushing through the books just to get them back to me. You have plenty of time after all. Yeah, I guess so. Thank you. The two of us lapse into silence for a while as we continue on. On the way, I notice something. Even though we're generally headed in the same direction we were when we started, Sachi keeps changing streets. I think it's because she's avoiding streets with a lot of people on them. On top of that, whenever we get to the end of a street, she bows her head as she walks, looking down at the ground. Hey, is your house on the other side of the shopping mall? I want her to stop looking down, so I try to strike up some conversation again. No, we're not going that far. It's just a little farther from here. We should be able to see it soon. I see. My house is a little ways behind us. It's a different street, but we really are in the same neighborhood. Oh, really? That's my house over there. Alright, found it. She points at a house a little ways ahead of us. Oh, this is your place, huh? We arrived at the solitary, small, nondescript house. Thank you very much. I can take them up to my room from here. Okay, sure. I gently hand her the manga, being sure not to drop it into her arms this time. Then, with a metal clack, the door to Sachi's house opens. Her mama. Surprised, the two of us turn towards the sound. The woman who comes out stares back at me for a moment, but she quickly focuses on Sachi, narrowing her eyes. So it's the dad who's the Cyclops. Oh no, not the mom. Aunt, okay. Aunt Mayumi, are you going out? Sachi looks like she's about to cry. She lowers her head, trying to avoid looking at the woman. Oh no, what kind of plot deep story is going on? The person Sachi referred to as Aunt Mayumi is a slender woman. Slenderman. So she's got the black clothes too. With a perfect posture and two normal eyes instead of one giant one. Yes, something urgent has come up at work, Sachi. Who is this boy? She looks me over from top to bottom, her face grave and unsmiling, and her eyes creep onto the bag I gave Sachi.
Oh no! No! Where'd it go? I missed it! BRB fam. I gotta get back there! Nothing will stop me from reading every line of dialogue this game has! Almost there! Just a little more! Almost there! Okay, we made it. Okay. Okay. She's beautiful, but her stare is so icy it sends shivers down my spine.
This from school, a student.
I went through all that just for that one line.
Sachi's voice is tidy and she bows her head again, flustered. And I'm not sure the woman can hear her. Should I try to point that out? She turns to Sachi, but before she can speak, I open my own mouth. I am Fukunaga Mamoru. I recently transferred schools and met Sachi a few days ago. I came with her so I could carry the bag of books and manga I'm letting her borrow. I tried to say this as politely as possible, but I'm probably talking way too quickly. I see. Thank you for doing that for her, Mamoru-kun. Her speech is polite, but she says this in a very flat tone, and it's hard to tell what she's thinking. Of course. Now, I must get going. Sachi, since you're late, you'll have to eat alone. Okay. With that, the woman rushes out of the house. I watch her for a bit until she turns the street corner, but she never looks back this way. A family member, eh? You called her your aunt? Yes, my mother's sister. I'm living with her right now.
I see.
I want to ask her about her family situation, but swallow the thought and ask what I think is more important.
That woman, your Aunt Mayumi, does she treat you badly?
Huh? No, not at all. I can't really seem to get close to her, though.
Oh.
I don't know if Sachi's bad at telling lies or not, but it doesn't seem like a lie, at least.
Oh, okay.
She might be getting her injuries from being bullied at school, after all, but without knowing how her family treated her, I couldn't be sure.
Oh man, I was thinking this was gonna be like erased.
Okay, I'm going home. You can return the manga whenever.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay, I'm going home. You can return the manga whenever. Oh, sure. Really, thank you so much.
See you next week.
Yeah, see you.
Sachi hoists the bag of manga up with a grunt and heads inside.
After making sure she made it inside alright, I start walking toward my own house. I'm worried that our relationship isn't coming along as well as I had hoped.
But at least it doesn't seem like she's being abused by her family. Yeah, great. I mean, good, she's not getting abused.
At any rate, I think we've gotten just a little bit closer than we were before, and I smile as I think about that.
Yeah! Nice! Oh, this was fun. I like this. I love it. Oh, yes! Good, perfect, yes, give me, yes, perfect. CG, oh, smile.
Act 3. Have one's eye on.
Oh, I love this game. It is so good. Okay, thank you so much for watching, everybody. That's all the time I got for this one, but thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like below. If there's any other games you would like me to play, please comment down below as well. If you like this and would like to see more, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bells. That would be epically appreciated of you. And as always, my name is CherryBoy, and my goal in life is to make you smile. And please check out some of my animations that I've uploaded. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye. See ya.